putting North Dakota first.
People traveling from Canada to Mexico might use a plane, but one man is getting there a different way. Carissa Stinchcomb shares the mission of Wheelchair Warren.
Andre.
Warren Schlosser is traveling to Mexico using his wheelchair.
And show that you can still do things, even if you're physically handicapped, you can go. So.
In 2006, he was in a serious highway crash as a passenger in a semi-truck. He says he's been unable to get his hip replaced and has been confined to a wheelchair. For the last 3.5 years, Schlosser has been preparing and planning for this international trek, which he started on July 1st. Roadwork, terrain, and weather are just some of the things he prepared for. He even brought an extra chair.
One thing we didn't figure out on the logistics part of this was the people that would be stopping on the highway to say hello and hi, and it's great, but there is a time factor in there.
He wheels about 25 miles per day, but he isn't doing this alone. His 6-month-old puppy, Luna, runs about 5 miles a day with him. His cat, Taquito, rides in the RV with Schlosser's travel partner. They met in Mexico 5 years ago, and when Schlosser found out Jed was a travel writer, he knew he wanted him to come along and document his journey.
He's probably the toughest person I've ever met. I mean, what he's doing is so amazing, and to be watching him do it in some of the areas, some of the hills, some of the weather and that he just pushes through, and he lives with pain on a daily basis. And this is how he deals with it.
At the end of the 3,231-mile trek, they'll end up in Mazatlan, Mexico, hopefully by December.
Everybody has their own story and their own thing, and it's fairly interesting. And some of the things that people have overcome is even more amazing. Right? So that's what I want to show. Don't quit, just give her. And sooner or later, we all end up the same place, I guess, right?
And if you see him wheeling down the road,
say hello if they see me. Try not to run me over too. I'd appreciate that.
Carissa Stinchcomb at KX News.
And if you'd like to follow Warren throughout his trek or donate, we'll have a link to that on our website, kxnet.com. Keep it here. When we come back, how workers